I noticed was in the summer of 2015, I had a spot about the size of a pinky tip on that was growing in my mustache line, or it wasn't growing in my mustache line, I guess I should say, that there was just like a bald spot, like I had shaved it too close to the skin. And it really didn't bother me all that much because I kept my face clean shaven most of the time. The next thing that came up was around Christmas of that year, the same year. My wife noticed that I had patches about the size of a nickel on the back of my head, and that when she pointed those out to me, it was when it kind of really sank in that this was a thing that was going to be happening. But then as things progressed and it sort of started moving across my face and around the back of my head, it was really obvious that it was going to be a major case and I was going to be losing more hair. My father had it before I did, so I was familiar with the disease and the disease process. And the biggest initial change was just a sense of loss of self. That we put so much of our identity into our hair, and whether we mean to or not, it's the first thing we see when we get out of the shower in the morning is what's going on with my hair today. That change of self really dramatically affected my self-confidence.
Some of the things that you have done or realized that have helped you overcome some of the obstacles?
The very first thing that I can think of that I did to overcome that sense of loss of control was I shaved my head myself. It's a stupid thing to say, that I was going to lose my hair and I shaved it anyway, but it took back a sense of control and made it happen on my timeline instead of the disease's. The second thing that I did that helped me adjust actually was getting glasses with wider frames, because losing my eyebrows hit a lot harder than I thought it was going to. I started going to some costume events and things. I always enjoyed doing the costume thing, but never really outside of the Halloween setting, and just kind of took the look that I had and ran with it in that world. The biggest advice that I can give anybody who's going through this is education. Educate themselves on the disease process, and then also educate other people around them. It's one of those diseases that people don't know about. Embrace it, hate it, but embrace it. The best advice somebody gave me was, take time to be sad, but don't set up shop there.